Hey everyone, Vinayak here. Today I have with me a smart lock from the brand Lavna. So let's get installing and see how well it works. I have here the Lavna L-A24 smart lock. It came pre-installed on this demo stand as my door didn't meet the minimum requirements of 35 mm depth. So if you are planning to get one, do keep that in mind. And I have the black version here, and we have multiple smart unlocking features like the fingerprint sensor and also pin unlock and more. All the main electronics and motors are all integrated within the lock body. This is the motor's lock, which is installed into the door frame, and it consists of all the motors and other mechanisms for the smart lock. And here's the outdoor part of the lock. This consists of a number pad and a fingerprint sensor, which is on top. Generally, the sensor is only found on top in premium locks. The sensor being on top is not affected by the handle turning, so can last longer than locks that have the fingerprint sensor within the handle. The number pad is active only when powered on, and this symbol here denotes the NFC keys are also supported by the smart lock. And we have the Lavna branding in front. Water resistance is achieved using a silicone border. The main face is water resistant too. The handle can be turned around if required as per your door's orientation. The instructions are provided in the manual. Provided are 2 NFC keys. Emergency keys are also provided, which allows you to open the door in case the batteries have died. Here's where you would install the batteries. It needs 4 AAA batteries. The lock is quite simple to put together. I have these spacers here on the outdoor handle. Align it on the door, in my case, the stand. Align the indoor unit and plug in the cable. Match the spacers with the holes and screw it down. One screw is shorter and is installed within the battery section. Install the batteries and the lock is now ready to use. Pull up the handle and the deadbolt locks the door firmly. Using the inner handle or the unlocked outdoor handle, we can disengage the deadbolt. Below is the double locking mechanism. Double locking prevents any unexpected unlocking attempts from the outside. In order to use the features of the lock, we need to set up the Lavna Smart Lock app. And once linked, we can change the fingerprints, set up the NFC keys, passcodes, and of course, unlock using the app. You will need a Lavna account to use the app, and it's easy to register. Once done, enter the lock into Bluetooth mode and start the setup. The app finds a lock and it's ready. Once you're at the dashboard, you can see the current status of the lock. We can see the battery status, unlock the door, change settings, add fingerprints, pin codes, and more. You can also see the history of how it was unlocked and when. So this is how the fingerprint authentication works. NFC unlocking. Easy. And this is how we can open the lock via the pin. And we can type in any number at random before and after the actual pin code to prevent peeping. So suppose I have 1234 as my pin and I type in 456 1234 hash, it still unlocks. OTP unlocking is available and you can share an OTP with a guest for one-time access. You can also schedule a pin for the house help who would access the house at certain times, not needing you to be near the house to allow access. If you are having problems accessing your lock, use the emergency key by inserting it from below. There is also a micro USB port below which allows powering the lock using a power bank. We have tons of customization via the settings option on the app. Remote unlocking. This needs a gateway which needs to be purchased separately. Auto lock timeout. The default is 5 seconds, but you can set it all the way up to 60 seconds. Passage mode allows the lock to stay unlocked during a specific time period. Lock sound. This is effectively silent mode and stops all notification sounds from the lock. Tamper alert will notify you if someone is tampering with the lock. There are more options like lock reset, time sync, firmware updates too. These smart locks can be purchased directly from them or even via Amazon. The locks look really high quality and it's easy to set up. So if you're looking for high-end smart locks, this one is pretty good. So that was the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are added. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.